Situation really made me hate nice. Text you hit me back at the same time. You already topping like a say. Ease your touch, I need a little FaceTime. Holding you and gripping on your waist. Tonight I'm posted up alone, got me tripping. What we gonna do about the distance? You know that them good days take time. Arizona posted in the daylight. No, we talk about it, we gon' face this. What we gonna do about the distance? In this plane and I headed to you. I know this pain always separate for you. I'm in the 737 flight.
Hey, it took a while. All right. Where are we? Discord. Midnight stream. Smiley face. Oops. God, that's bright. Jesus. That's really bright. That might be better. Ugh. Brr, it's cold. Hello. What if Nadestraight was the Radiant leak? What? What? Go to sleep. My schedule is messed up. How long have I been awake for? I think I've only been awake for like 6 hours. So yeah, my schedule is ruined. I'll probably be awake until like 4 AM, so another 4 hours. Yeah, I got up at pretty much got up at like 5 PM today. And today was a really bad day, but I had terrible sleep, so that's why. I'm not getting naked. I'm just there we go. Boom. It was really cold, but these lights give off loads of heat. I always forget when I stream. These lights, so much heat to them because they're yellow. There we go. Oh, sad face. Music. Da 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 da. There we go. I'm gonna play that new game. Which one? Oh, I do want to play new games, but one, I have to buy them, and two, a lot of them I need people to play them with. The one that's kind of like Among Us, if you mean that one, then I want to play it, but I don't have anyone to play with. I just recorded a video before I went live. I don't know why, I just thought I'd do it. It's kind of like a tutorial, but it's more like, I guess, an insight into how I make thumbnails. I don't know if it like has a has a spot on this channel since I don't do any graphic design stuff on this channel, but I thought I may as well do it. Maybe I make another channel for design stuff. I don't know. What's this? Boom, boom, boom. Dun, dun. Thumbnail video would be good. So yeah, I did a video on how I made the thumbnail. Hello phone. I made a video on how I made the thumbnail that I'm using now, which I literally made it in like, I think maybe 6-7 minutes. It's really simple. It's nothing special, but just like there's tons of things on that thumbnail that people probably won't know that I did. So I thought maybe I could give a bit of insight as to why certain things are done. So yeah, like if we change scenes and I go to this, here's my giant face. But what you won't know from this thumbnail is that my lips have been pinkened. My nose has been made smaller. My eyes have been made bigger. The whites in my eyes here have been overexposed. There's been a filter through my face. My beard has been edited in this. The lighting's being changed, and the entire background is fake. And then also there's the Halo reach. There's the window literally has Forge World from Halo Reach in the background. So yeah. What else have I got in here that I can like? I've been doing lots of design stuff recently. I've been doing a bit of freelance stuff for a friend who works for like one of those dental teeth aligner companies. So this was like an ad that I did recently for them. That's pretty simple, but stuff on this, like this woman's teeth have been whitened. The entire background used to be like a Christmassy background, so I comped that out. Went through her hair and stuff like that. So yeah, I could do videos on like this kind of stuff. Again, this is another one. The entire background on this used to be red. These retainer thingy aligners used to be red, but I made them like a purpley see-through. So I could do some videos, some graphic design videos on like how I do this kind of stuff. In fact, here we go. This was one of the versions of this woman. This woman, she came from this picture, and then that woman came from this picture. So yeah. Also, I can delete this thumbnail now. I don't need this anymore. There we go. Have I considered being a dentist? I'd be a great dentist if my only purpose was to edit people's teeth in images. I'd be really good at teeth whitening in Photoshop, but not in real life. So yeah. Have I done any other design stuff recently? I have, but I think I deleted a couple things. A friend has been sending me a bunch of stuff recently that I've just been doing for free because it doesn't take too long. But like tracing over things, remaking certain artworks and stuff. So yeah. Do I have anything in here that I could... No. Nope. Oh, I do. Never mind. I also did... Today's post was really simple for this company. In fact, I can show... Yeah, I can show this. This is my Discord. Maybe I can't show... it's fine. This was a post that I did today. Pretty simple. It's a carousel. Don't trust us. Read what customers have to say. You'd swipe on Instagram and then it'd give you reviews like this. This was really simple. Boom. And there's like loads of different ones. So yeah, I've been doing, to answer your question, what's my life like right now? It is that and trying to find a job. That's freelance work that I've been doing for a bit. So doing bits of freelance design work doesn't bring in huge amounts of money, maybe like 100 or 200 a month, just for the odd job here and there, while applying for jobs. And the YouTube thing. The YouTube thing brings in like 120 to 150. Same with freelance stuff. And then I have a little bit of a plushy business thing that I do, which I don't have any examples I can show. But that also brings in maybe 50 to 100 a month. So I'm making like, let's say 450 to 500 a month, which almost covers my mortgage. So I'm not surviving, but I'm stopping the I'm stopping the burn a little bit just by doing freelance and other things while looking for a job. That is my life. To give you an example of the plushies, yeah, this thing, I've mentioned this before, but like I sell these little plushie things. Well, I can't. Why did I render this at such a high resolution? That's insane. What zoom am I on right now? 170 zoom, and that's not even that bad picture quality. Yeah, I sell those. Keep surprising with the business endeavors, jeweler, plushie, graphic designer. Yeah, I have there's a word for it, but I get like, maybe it's that I get bored of things really quickly and I like decide to do new things. But yeah, I just love the idea of like building businesses and brands. That's something I really like doing. As much as I don't want to be like a graphic designer long term, I really enjoy the initial stages of building a brand, such as like creating a brand's logo, deciding what products they're going to sell, taking photos for that product, deciding their colors, if their buttons and things will be like rounded or sharp edges, how the website's going to look, etc. I really like the initial stages of like building a brand, and maybe I just have an obsession with that, and that's why I do so many different things like the jewelry, the plushies, the video game, the YouTube channel, what else? The perfume brand that I did. So yeah, I also just really like the idea of working for myself one day. So yeah, I think if this channel ever got big, I think it'd be really easy for me to create. I think I'd have like one of the most unique YouTuber products in the world. You know how like all YouTubers make merch and they just make hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and whatever. And some YouTubers go a bit further, like making a drink, like Happy Dad, or like Prime Energy, or some people get into food and things like Ryan Trahan has his gummy business thing, whatever they're called. I think I would have the most unique brands connected to my YouTube channel because I just do so many weird things. Like what YouTuber has a jewelry business? What YouTuber has a perfume business? What YouTuber sells plushies? What YouTubers, like, never seen a YouTuber with jewelry and perfume merch. Exactly. I think I'd have some of the most unique stuff. But I have all those ideas. I just don't have the capital to like make them big. If I had money, then it'd be so much easier. But yeah, I think I mentioned it in a previous video. I don't have any. I have some in the other room, but in fact, I can show you because I have pictures of it on this PC. It's on my portfolio actually. If we go here, here we go. Come on, please load. Yeah, this was like, these are real bottles that I've comped into images and things. So yeah, I made a perfume brand. Yeah, it in the end, this was my least successful brand that I've made. I think this one, after like a year of business, was like negative 200 or negative £300. So it didn't do as well, but it was created during a stupid time. I tried it during COVID, which was stupid because, you know, nobody wanted to go out and nobody wanted to buy perfume during COVID. So that was stupid. The plushies one is at about £2,000 in sales right now, and is in profit maybe like £500 to £600. So this one's actually doing quite well. You know, it's not making me a millionaire, but it's made profit, which is good. The signs are there that people are happy with things like the price, the product, etc. So I just need to try and grow this, which I plan to do when I get a job and have more income. So yeah, and the jewelry business did really well. I don't think I've ever like said publicly the exact number, but my jewelry business made me 5 figures in 1 year. It did really well. So yeah, actually, I have a video mentioning that, but it was never released because I recorded it yesterday, and I don't know if I'll ever publish it. It was just a big like 30-minute ramble about how much my life has changed over the past couple years. But yeah, the jewelry business. I think the exact number in sales over 18 to 24 months was about 24 to 25,000. So I actually made more money from my own business 1 year than I did my graphic design job, and then they gave me a raise at the graphic design job, so no longer did. But that business came crumbling down, and it's nowhere near doing as much money as it used to, which I mentioned in a video that had Splitgate gameplay in the background. I can't remember which one it was, but it was a fairly recent video. I think it was a video literally dedicated to how my jewelry business collapsed. So yeah, I just do all sorts of things. Every year is a new project. But the one thing that's always stuck is the YouTube channel. I've had this for almost 8 years. What was the perfume like? As in taste? What do you mean taste? You don't taste perfume. The perfume was, it smelled exactly like Creed Aventus, which is like a really bougie luxury brand. Do I play League? Nope. I used to watch League. I used to watch the esports side of League, but never played it myself. And did I design the pig plushies or have a factory? I don't have the money to have a custom design printed or stitched, I guess would be the best word. So it's a factory that just makes them, and I just buy them wholesale and then sell them in the UK, like many brands do. So yeah, it's not drop shipping. I've never done that. I don't like drop shipping. I actually buy the product and like stock it in person. So yeah, I just buy like, let's say 20 of these plushies for X amount of money. Literally my living room, sofa, couch, whatever you call it, is just full of plushies, and then I just sell them in the UK. So yeah, I actually hold the stock. I just buy them in bulk. Thoughts on AI? I don't know, man. There's pros and cons. Probably more cons than there is pros, but there's pros and cons. Google, I'm going to do it off screen because I don't trust you. Start a liquor brand? Yeah, someone who can't drink. I googled what you told me to Google, and I don't know what I'm supposed to be searching for. It came up with some guy's Instagram profile, so I have no idea what you wanted me to Google there. Yep. What else did I do recently? What else can we... Oh yeah, I think I might have showed this, but this was the thing I was working on the other day. Or maybe other week, maybe other month at this point. It's really old. This was just a marketing pitch for a product where I had an interview at this company, and my task was to make a marketing presentation campaign thing. So that was this. So I thought I'd shove that in my portfolio because I don't have many print things in here. We have this is a pitch deck that I made for my shooter game. We used to send this out to publishers to try and get investment. So I thought I'd shove this in my portfolio. There's me. So it's probably not like... Can I zoom in a bit more? Oh, we can. There we go. So yeah, this was... can I... Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, this is a... Okay, it's not going to load as quick as I wanted it to. This is a pitch deck where we'd list like how many wish lists we have, how many Steam page visits we get, our click-through rate, blah, blah, blah. I designed this, which was pretty cool. Thought I'd shove this in my portfolio. This is quite nostalgic, this image, actually. It includes here's a picture of my YouTube channel when I was at 2K subs. I'm listing YouTubers that have mentioned our game before, which is pretty cool. So yeah. Couple of things I did fairly recently added to my portfolio. There we go. Boom. The thing you mentioned is a book. You have to. You realize you left the gas on without the hob lit. Nice. Your kitchen's gonna stink of gas now. I've done that before. I did something so bad before. I want to say it was maybe like either early this year or late last year. I finished cooking and then I left the hob on, and I came downstairs like maybe an hour later to like put my bowl in the wash and everything, and I just remember it smelling like burning downstairs. I'm pretty sure that my carbon thingy-mabob, is it my carbon carbon monoxide detector doesn't work because it never went off. Did you get the job? I do not have one. No. I recorded a video yesterday about the whole job situation, but I don't know if I'll ever upload it. I don't know. It was a big ramble that is 6 gigabyte file size. It's 27 minutes long. And I don't know if I'll upload it. I mean, I might give it some more time before I do. Maybe I'll continue looking for like another 2 weeks or something, and then maybe I'll upload it if I don't get one. But no, I don't have one yet. Still, I'm in a bit of a pickle. You took the batteries out of your carbon monoxide detector to power the keyboard. Priorities. Yeah. I used to have so many batteries on this desk, but I think they're all gone now. Yeah. Also, the kitchen smells bad. Yeah. I forgot to upload it for the lesson. No, it's a very raw video. It was recorded at like, God, what time did I record it at? It needs editing because half of it is just me sitting there in silence. 11 p.m. last night. Yeah. It unpacks a lot of stuff. That video includes so much stuff. That video includes me rambling about struggling to get a job. It includes me rambling about graphic design. It includes me rambling about the YouTube channel. It includes me for about 3 or 4 minutes straight, just like absolutely blasting the company that I used to work for about bad decisions they made, and how all of this could have been avoided. Yeah. I don't know if I'll upload it. Maybe I will. I don't know. But yeah. Why you talk funny? I'm British. British water in it. Bottle of water. Hello, governor. That's why. It's because I'm from the UK. That's why I talk funny. You have cake in the fridge. I don't have any proof. In fact, the only proof I have would be the tin foil wrap, which I made into a ball. I had a Toblerone for the first time in so many years. That was my dessert in the fridge, a Toblerone. Do Americans have Toblerone? Or as we call it, a Toblerone? Americans, if there's any, do you guys have this? Do you guys have this? Wait, I've never looked at what other flavors of Toblerone there is. Original crunchy almonds, white orange twist, golden caramel is the most popular fruit and nut dark chocolate mix of flavors. Damn, I've only ever had the original Toblerone. You do have it, but it's for fancy people. Is it expensive? Because over here, a regular bar that's like so big is like £1.75 in the Co-op, which is expensive. Like, that's an expensive place. You can probably buy it cheaper elsewhere. Maybe like £1.25 for a Toblerone. It's not an expensive bar of chocolate. You have a Toblerone on your desk. That's very ironic. You should eat it. Laser Being, hello. Hope you're feeling better. Just came to say hi. Kind of, but not really. So yeah. Will this play? There we go. It's got. Look, just to quickly so this is a video I recorded. It's called Thoughts. It is 27 minutes long almost. It starts off kind of like bit of smiley face, bit of thoughts, I don't know, whatever. Then I think I ramble about work, and then like as we get towards the end, you can't tell, but I get a bit like upset regarding the whole thing. You can maybe tell from that. So yeah, I don't know if I'll upload this. But yeah, also I have this is a funny folder to show everyone. I have a folder called thumbnail faces, which is for all my thumbnails, where I literally just have like, how many? 26 poses of me pulling faces. I feel like every YouTuber just has one of these. Let's pick a random one. There we go. That's kind of funny. Also, this is an old message, but Lava Dora, do I like farting? Yes, it feels very nice. Especially when I've had like a Pepsi and I feel like I need to release some air. A burp and a fart at the same time. So good. Could put thoughts on Patreon. Yeah, I don't know. So many people, and when I say so many, I mean maybe like 5% of the people that watch say that I should do a Patreon or something, but I just, I've never felt the need, but the need to maybe do something like that is quickly approaching, which is annoying. But I've never felt like I offer anything. Every Patreon page is like pay $3 a month and get an extra 4 videos or something like that, you know? Which I could maybe do, but yeah. But yeah, in that video, which I haven't released yet, it's just like an all over the place ramble regarding everything. I'm talking about how much, you know, my life has changed because of this whole situation. It's crazy that it's been 4 months now, almost to the day, 4 months since I lost my job, which is crazy. It means that I've spent a third of the year without a job, which is wild. So yeah, it's crazy. The longest amount of time I've spent without a job since I was 18 is 6 months. So like I'm quickly approaching that, which is mental. So you are surviving. That sounded like I farted. I did not. It was the chair squeaking. I'm not surviving though. Like my outgoings are more than my income, by a lot. This is something that I also went into in this video. Maybe I will release the video, or maybe it'll just all, you know, I'll spurt it all out over the duration of this stream. But my outgoings every month are how much more than my income? I'd say that my outgoings every month are about £650 more than my income. So I'm negative 650 every month. Maybe more. So yeah, I'm not surviving. I'm just like slowing the the inevitable, it seems like at this point. So yeah, start a crypto scam. I'll make Nadecoin. That's gonna be it. Make Nadecoin, get all the crypto bros to buy it. Boom. Or I'll join the Flappy Bird game dev studio. Actually, speaking of the Flappy Bird video, what's crazy to me, and I'm learning, like every day I learn new stuff about YouTube. The thumbnail that performed best for my Flappy Bird video is literally an image that I got from Google, which is wild. The thumbnail that performed best is this. You can can I like open this in a new, we'll just download it. Okay, that works. This thumbnail was the best performing thumbnail for my Flappy Bird video. This. So stupid. Whereas my other thumbnail was literally like a picture of the AI generated characters they had, maybe an image of like the original game and stuff like that. And this outperformed it. You can see when, I think. It was kind of a steady increase, but it jumped a little bit here. Yeah, here we go. So this is when I changed the thumbnail. Right before I went to sleep at 4 a.m. and I changed the thumbnail before I went to sleep. And that is where a sudden, revival of the video happened, which is crazy. I might do a video about YouTube thumbnails, because it is weird that some of the thumbnails that like perform very well are so simple. There was a post by, let me find this. Will I watch Talk Tour? Maybe. I might do a video on it, who knows. I've heard that it's very bad, which means that it's probably a good idea to do a video on it, because people love to listen to people rant about things that are bad. Here we go. Can I there we go. I replied to this. VidIQ makes some very stupid tweets. they said on a scale of 1 to 10, how good are you at making YouTube thumbnails? And I think a lot of people, this is what I wrote, I think a lot of people will interpret questions like this as how good of a graphic designer are you? But what I've learned over the past few months, or maybe even years doing YouTube stuff, is that being a good graphic designer does not equal making good thumbnails on YouTube. As you said, Kilroy, simplicity is key in a lot of cases. Some of the most complex and some of the thumbnails that took the longest to create on my channel have some of the lowest view counts on my channel. And some of the thumbnails that took 25 seconds to create have the highest views on my channel. This Concord video that has almost 8,000 views, this thumbnail, so simple, took 2 minutes. 8,000 views. Whereas this thumbnail that took about 40 minutes, this video has 500 views. 500 views. This took so much more effort than this, and this has 12x the views. Like, being a good graphic designer does not equal more views and does not equal better thumbnail. This is the better thumbnail than this. Although this is like visually pleasing, tons of effects, like using multiply tool for the outline, clip masking different images in, having, like the glow effect here. These are like supposed to be like drapes or banners falling down from a building or something, and then they've got shadows underneath and everything. Games with epic comebacks, blah blah blah. Bad thumbnail. Too much going on. When you look at this thumbnail from here, it's hard to tell what it says. I can't go any. Usually you'd be able to go lower than that. No, I can't do it. No. But when you view a thumbnail on YouTube, it will look smaller than this too. This is a bad thumbnail. You can't tell what anything is. You can't read the text. You can only read it if you're viewing from a TV, and then the thumbnail would be huge. This thumbnail, good. Because when you do this, you can still read it. You can still read it because the text is huge. You highlight keywords with red. Good thumbnail. So that's something I've learned. Simplicity is key. This is why this is a decent thumbnail too. And I quickly learnt this by looking at what's his name? The guy who did like all those. Pegasus, that's it. I have Twitter DMs with him. That's bad. Pegasus did this with his Mr. Beast series. And that's when I quickly realized that simplicity is key. You can put House of Thoughts with thumbnail, but one with boobs gets clicks. Yeah, yes. It's a very, very big generalization, but that's also true. Words with red text are so overdone, but they grab attention. Yep. It's been done for so many years, but it's key. Red arrows, red text, a light background because it works well on dark mode. These are things that every YouTuber does a ton of, but they work. And like this thumbnail, this video as well has like 500 views, but this thumbnail took like 20 minutes to make. Because I didn't actually use this isn't a real tier list image. I made this in Photoshop. I had to go and I went and created like 50 squares in Photoshop and clip masked all these games into the squares and then skewed and distorted the image. Then I dropped my face in here and edited it and recolored it and blah blah blah. And yeah, it performed terribly. So yeah, again, really simple thumbnail that took like 2 minutes is the Minecraft one, but it has 8,000 views. So simple. Big text, horrible. 2 images that have been blended together. So simple. I'd like to get to a stage with my channel where I can have thumbnails that are just like moist critical, where it's just me looking at the camera, like, you know, or even just like a random frame from the video. When you get to that point, you've made it. It's like where you don't even need a thumbnail to entice people. People just click because like they want to hear your opinion on something. That's the stage I aspire to get to. There's very few creators that can do it. Some of my videos do this. When I talk about the job situation, it works. Just an image of me with an emotion, like being upset or something, it works. Because people care about, like, you know, people care about the story. They want to find out when I get a job. So like that's when it works, is when it's about me. Red boobs, he's onto something. Yep. That'd actually get views though. That'd actually get views. Like if you went into Photoshop and like turned up the saturation around boobs, you get so many views. Just a picture of someone, but like this area is just bright red. You just like cranked up the hue and saturation. You get, yeah. Because this is something I mentioned in my in the video that I made where I did like a tutorial on how I make my thumbnails. Creators do things on purpose to force engagement, and that can be done through your thumbnail. Not having to play the algorithm is true freedom. Yeah. Asmongold and Moist Critical, and there'll be more, but they're like the only two that I really know of that have the ability to do that. They're two people that people will just go and watch them to hear their opinion on something. Like Charlie can talk about absolutely anything and I will listen to it. And recently, like Asmongold as well, I only started watching Asmon because he reacted to my situation, but recently, like a few of his videos have popped up, like him talking about the Concord situation, him talking about what was there a recent one? Him talking about the Trump and Kamala, like I was going to call it a face-off, but that's the wrong word. My mind's gone blank. I've watched like 10 of his videos recently. What else did I watch? Him talking about, or him reacting to the fact that live service games are like just a disaster waiting to happen. I reacted to that. I'll watch that. What else is there? I watched his video on OpenAI. I watched his video on Australia banning social media. So yeah, I started to watch him. You watched Asmon for opinions and stuff, but you seemed kind of right away and got bored. I think a lot of stuff he says, he says because he knows that it'll get clicks. There's like there's a line that currently I draw, which is like don't clip farm. But I'm getting really close to starting to do that because it seems like the only way to like really grow quickly. But a lot of creators, like the biggest creators on the internet, do it. Is they'll say certain things just to get clipped because they know that that clip is going to get shared across so many different platforms and things. So, like, Asmund is very good at knowing his audience. Some people might think he's an idiot and has like terrible takes and things like that, but he's actually very smart in what he says. And you can just tell by the views. In every single one of his videos, there'll be a moment where he says something that, like, you know is going to get clipped. And I can probably go through these and extract the exact moment. Sweet wallpaper, it changes every 30 minutes. It's all of the Halo Infinite concept art. I don't know where I got it from. Someone on Twitter linked to Google Drive or something that was just every single Halo Infinite concept art in one folder. So I downloaded it and then just set it to be my wallpaper, so it changes every 30 minutes. I'll have somewhere in my PC will exist. I could maybe just like upload it to Drive myself and then share it with you. But here we go. Halo Infinite concept. I've deleted a lot of them that I didn't like. But yeah, it's literally just a folder called Halo Infinite Concept Art. I set this location to be the source of my desktop background, and it just alternates between cool artwork like this. It's very cool. So yeah, every 30 minutes. This looks AI generated, but it's not. It's crazy. But yeah, it'll just alternate between the Halo concept art. It's very cool. I've never seen that one used. I probably don't stay on my PC long enough for some of these to even like appear. I feel like I've seen this one a lot. But yeah, that's what it is. I think my old background is on here somewhere as well. Yeah, this used to be my desktop wallpaper, which was my game. And then it used to be this too. And then before it was that, it was... I don't have it. Well, I do somewhere on my PC. It was this, but without all the thumbnail stuff. It was the background image. And then it also used to be this. There we go. I have all my old backgrounds on here still. Yeah. There was a message I was gonna respond to here. Oh, drop the mbot. No. Do a 24-hour stream. I want to do a 24-hour stream at some point, actually. But if I was gonna do it, then I would do it when I wake up, right? Because right now, although I haven't been awake for too long, I have been awake for like almost 7 hours, I guess now. It would be a really bad time to try and do a 24-hour stream. But if I did one the moment I wake up, I could probably do it. I think the longest I've ever streamed for is 12 hours. And it was on Twitch about 4 years ago. Me and a friend did a charity stream on Twitch where we both streamed for about 12 hours. And I think we raised like £200 or something. It wasn't anything huge, but yeah, we did a charity stream one day. I don't know how we even did that. I don't know how we played games with each other for 12 hours straight. We haven't played games together for so long. I don't even know what we would have played. Fart on stream so you can clip it. I don't think that'll go viral. I could do, but I don't think that'll work. I was going to say something about Asmund though. Which video was it? Oh, yeah. In this one, a key moment that I noticed is that in this video where he talks about Australia banning social media, he says things like it's not the kid's fault and that it's the parents that are to blame. And I know that that's going to get clipped. It's also true. So yeah, that was like a key moment in that one. It was like he was saying that like if he was a parent, he'd want his kid to have access to social media still, but he would just be a better parent, so his kid wouldn't be like subject to terrible things on social media. Which is like, that's going to rile up a lot of parents that see that clip. But it's also true. This was I watched Thingy, Moist Critical do a video on this. The self-cleaning cat litter boxes. Did anyone else watch that? I think, well, I mean, a lot of people probably did, but I mean, anyone in this chat. That stuff is crazy. This is wild. And look how many views this has. 1.4 million. I'm in the way. I am in the way of it. Where is it? Here we go. This Concord is saved. 1.4 million views. There's a reason this video has 1.4 million views. And it is because of something that I think it was that you watched. You said, Kilroy. It's because he talks about boobs. That's literally why. This video has 1.4 million views because he says, yeah, Concord would be a better game if the characters had big boobs. And like that gets clipped and spread around social media, and that's why it has so many views. And he knows that, and that's why he says stuff like that. So yeah, a lot of big creators is just clip farming. But he's also not wrong. Like, this isn't me clip farming, but he's not wrong. You can talk to like girls that play video games and ask them which kind of character they'd rather play as, and even girls would rather play as the skinny, overly proportioned character that has huge boobs and a big ass. Like, girls would rather play as that character than the bigger character that is more realistic. And it's just a fact. Like, they would. At the end of the day, it's a fictional world. People don't care. So, but like, there's a certain audience on the internet that'll get riled up by hearing something like that, and that's why this video has tons of views. Clip farm takes on stream. Just do a full stream of me saying outrageous stuff and see if it gets clipped. Oh yeah, I did a... Wait, did I do a video on... Oh, of course I did, yes. I only watched half of it. I was like, did I do a video on this game because Asmund did? No, it's because that guy did, and then I watched Asmund's video. Yeah. I need to watch this. I came very close to deleting Adobe earlier this year. Do Adobe still charge you like $300 to cancel Creative Cloud? Adobe cancellation fee. Oh my god, they do. How have they not lost like the lawsuit? What? They still do. If you cancel within 14 days of your order, you'll be fully refunded. But if you cancel your subscription after 14 days, you'll be charged 50% of the remaining obligation. Which is wild, because Creative Cloud for an entire year costs about $650. So you literally get charged hundreds of dollars to cancel your Adobe subscription. which is absolutely wild. This was huge a while ago. Yeah, there's a couple videos that people did on this like 2 months ago. I wonder how much my cancellation would be. Can I see? Adobe Creative Cloud. Am I logged in? I am, but I don't want to reveal any information. Oh wow, they added credits to. Of course they did. That's how they're going to make even more money. They added credits to using the generative thing in Photoshop. But to be fair, they do give you 1,000 generations, which is an insane amount. But I bet they'll reduce this. But you used to get unlimited. Where is my... Here we go. Annual plan, paid monthly. Yep. If I cancel now, how much does it cost me? Where do I even go to I bet this is gonna be, I bet I'm gonna spend 30 minutes trying to figure out where I need to go to cancel my Adobe subscription. Let me read a couple chat messages while I'm here. Want to do a collab stream at some point? What is RSS? I have no idea what that is. I'm trying to think, but I have no idea. I forgot to ask, remind me that you're toasted in the toaster, it's burned to a piece of coal. Damn. This camera's really high up, isn't it? Oh no, it looks good here. If I'm like this, then I think I need to like... There we go. Wish Photoshop didn't have the AI feature? No. See, here we go, we can clip this. Guy that lost his job to AI supports AI. I don't know. the one AI tool that I actually love using is Photoshop's generative AI. It helps me out so much. And little do any of my viewers know, I use it in 90% of my thumbnails, but nobody knows. And that's how good it is. Adobe's generative AI is the only good one, and it's also because it doesn't infringe on any copyright. Anything that Adobe's generative AI creates is owned by Adobe, so it's it's less controversial than the other ones. But I use it in so many things. Let me try and like show you an example of how good this thing is. Boom. Yeah, the background was, but there's a few like let me try and I also need to blow my nose, so give me a second. There we go. Let's see. I know we can. Let's play a game. I'm gonna show you thumbnails that I've made, and you tell me if you think they've been partially AI generated or not. That's a fun game. All right, ready? This one. This thumbnail. This one's a bit of a cop-out, to be honest. But not AI. Wrong. This one has AI generation in it. But it's like, this is a cop-out. It's really, really small amounts. But it does. Let me just highlight the areas that do. So this... Kenshin, hope you have a good day. It's been okay. Yeah, hello. To be fair, technically I'm 1 hour into a new day as it's 1 a.m. So far this day's been good. This area here is AI generated. So it does include it, yes. And then I think there's another like really small area somewhere around like, I want to say somewhere around here and here. It's like tiny amounts of background are. But that one's a cop-out because it's like hardly any. Another example would be this one. Do you think this has any AI in it? I'm gonna tell you before you even answer on this one. It does. This one, you can actually see. I was lazy with this one. You can actually see where it does. You can see the seam. Again, tiny amounts. No, the boat's real. So with this one, oh wow, why is my opacity so low? With this one, actually, this might be, I think I duplicated it twice. I want to say with this one, we'll go with like this much. Yeah, I use it for this stuff a lot. And then you can't see it because of all this, but like, so the real image is actually that. The real background is what's within this space here. Everything else is generated. That side, and then all of this is also generated. In fact, you can see that it placed another one of those like little, whatever these are called, these little boing dingy things. There's another one, which I don't know if you'll be able to see, but there is another one here that it duplicated and slapped in there behind the A. So yeah. It's a really good tool for extending backgrounds. That's what I use it for the most. So like, yeah, Photoshop's generative is, you know, I used it on my Minecraft thumbnail too. On this one actually has a decent amount of it, to be fair. I wish I could go into that. I don't have the source anymore, but yeah, I think like this over here maybe, and then at the other side again, more of this. It's also generated. Let's see, example of one that has 0 generation. This dock one doesn't have any. This thumbnail has 0 AI. It's a simple thumbnail, but this doesn't have any. I just lied about the donation amounts. There's a couple of these that are double the actual amount. But yeah, that doesn't have any. Neither does this Minecraft one. This is a really simple thumbnail that didn't need any. But, you know, this one doesn't have any. It's just 2 images slapped on top of each other. And then I just used an eraser tool to like erase the divider between them both. I also made the eyes and the mouth bigger on these characters. But I don't know if anyone noticed, but they are slightly bigger, which is really easy to do. I do it with a lot of thumbnails, but I will go to the liquify tool if I can find it. And then I will grab this and do stuff like this. This is really simple examples. But there you go. And then you'd save it and then boom. I do that with a lot of thumbnails. Do I have anything else in here that I can... No, not really. It's a couple logos and things that I've been working on. Be honest, Nate, are you AI? No, I am not AI. What other thumbnails have we got? Oh, the Splitgate one. I completely forgot about that. The Splitgate one has tons of it, but nobody picked up on it. Again, I wish I had the source file for this one. Oh, actually, I have a chat with Jibbin about this, so maybe I do have a couple examples. I sent him a video of how... Why is this one the correct size? Anyway, this thumbnail has tons of AI in it, but absolutely nobody picked up on it. But like 50% of this image is AI generated. But if I showed anyone this thumbnail and said, was this made by AI? They would say no. And that's how good it's getting. Half of the thumbnail is AI generated. I'm not lying. I'll show you which bits are. We'll use a color that's not in the image to make it really obvious. Let's use the green. Let's not use green, because green suggests good. AI bad. Let's use let's use yellow. I've gone too far. There's a fly in my room. Go away. Crap. And then I want to say like maybe a bit of this. Yeah. So the bits that I've circled in yellow, these are the bits in this thumbnail that are AI generated. 50% of the thumbnail is AI generated. Oh, Kenshin, you were right then. Yeah, most is the left side. Yeah. But like nobody would know. Nobody, absolutely nobody out of the, I don't know, what, 4,000 people that watched this commented on the fact that there's AI. They just don't know. And that's how good it's getting. And tons of people used to say stuff like, I can tell when a thumbnail has AI. I'd be, if I told 1,000 people that this was made with AI and then said, can you tell? 99% of them are going to go, yeah, I can tell, but that's because they know the context. If I just showed them this image and said, tell me what you think about this, none of them, 0% would say that it uses AI. People love to say that they can tell, but they can't. They can only tell when they have the context. So yeah. Yeah. Let me see if I have the actual image somewhere. I think I do, but it does, like you said, it does just look like an in-game screenshot. I have it. I do have the actual image. Right. There's the actual image. Exposing YouTuber Nadestraight uses AI. Yeah, that'll get views. Blue Drake would love that. And there's my thumbnail. There you go. That's the actual image, and that's my thumbnail. So, yeah. AI was used to remove all of the UI from the game. There's no UI. Try and generate again using the same images and see if it makes something similar. Like, just try and make the same thumbnail again, you mean? Because, yeah, like, it removed all the UI of the game. And then I also removed the blood splatters and this weird contraption and replaced it with like a explosion effect, which is really good too. And then, removed that. Yep. But yeah, I think, let me just test it. Like, it's it's like the same areas before. Yeah, okay. So like I would get, let's say I get my polygon tool, I would highlight things like this. Boom, 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 boom. So let's say we want to remove the UI down here. Sometimes you can just click generate and it will generate what it thinks should go there, or sometimes you can literally put remove and it might do it. This might be terrible. I'm not sure which one of these two options I did. Just automatic or literally tell it remove. Let's see what it does. Ba 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 ba. I also like that you can, there you go, boom. And you get options. There we go. That one looks the best. Look at that. It's almost perfect. Almost. It did give me a different result to my thumbnail. But yeah. Just tell it, yeah, I just want the UI removed. There you go. There's it. There it is. All right, cool. Thanks for removing that piece of UI. See this scoreboard up here? I don't like it. Can you remove the scoreboard for me? Oops. Let's just do a simpler. Here we go. Like, let's do this. Sometimes it might mess up, but like, let's say I just want to, yeah, can you remove the scoreboard? See what it does. Sometimes it gives you some really funky results, and it'll like try and, like, it might put another scoreboard in there or something weird. I like the fact that you can see the generation. When I record, for some reason, it doesn't show this bar whenever I record this stuff, which is really annoying. But if I stream it, it does. Oh, look. Yep. There we go. That. Boom. Boom. No more UI. Boom. Like, what are the other options? They all look fine. Yeah. Gone. Gone. That is perfect. That is literally exactly how it looks in the game. That's crazy. Oh, it did one minor thing actually. This is how different it is. It added a bit of ceiling here. That's all. Tiny bit of ceiling, which I can avoid. I can even go in myself and probably... You know, you get the idea, right? Whatever. Basically the same thing. There you go. Crazy. So yeah, it works. Yeah. I could just go through the whole image, ask it to remove every single piece of UI, and I've now got a screenshot that looks like I took it in some kind of like, you know, theater mode, photography mode, which Splitgate 2 didn't have. And that was my goal with this thumbnail, is I wanted an image that looks like I had access to like some kind of dev tool to take a picture of the game without UI. And the AI helped me do that. Is it a bad thing if it's used as a tool for me, a designer that understands how to use Photoshop, that would not pay somebody else to make this for me? Because I can, if I really wanted to, I can go and remove all these pieces of UI myself. It will just take me 3 hours. But if I wanted to, I could. I don't think it's that bad. Like, if I wanted to, I could remove these elements myself. It would take me a very long time. But I could do it. But what's the point? What is the point? You know? Why would I bother? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. So just ask AI to remove it for me, and there you go. Should be calling you Nadestraight. Take a picture of my face and run it through AI. That's a good idea. Let's take my thumbnail for this stream. Definitely clippable. Yeah, you should do that. I realized halfway through that I was creating a very clippable moment, and that's why I continued. But it's also like, it's true, man. If I think that this is going to be a weird clip, just having a giant picture of my face on the screen. But I think that if you are somebody who is capable of doing the thing yourself, it is absolutely fine to use AI to speed up the process. But in a situation where you can't do the thing yourself, and you are cutting somebody out of a job and not using it as a tool, you're using it as a replacement, that is bad. There's a very fine line between tool and replacement. Me, as a graphic designer with 8 years of experience, using AI as a tool to create graphic designs, I think is absolutely fine. Because I can do it myself. So I would never pay somebody to do it, because I can do it myself. But if I was to use AI to write the code for an entire video game, bad. Because I don't understand a single thing about C#, CS, whatever. I don't know. So that's bad. But I can do this stuff myself, so I don't see a problem with me generating it. Can I generate my glasses? Let's see. Glasses. Imagine it just puts like some wine glasses for my eyes or something. Pirating Adobe products is morally correct. I agree, but sadly I'm currently a paying customer. Let's see what it does. It's struggling. Come in. Oh. You know what? It's not terrible. That one's not bad at all. That one weirdly kind of looks like me squinting. But it's not like, you know, that it's not terrible. Could I like, hold on. See, this is where you get really creative. Can I? Is that believable? I think I think that's believable. I think if I took this picture at like a lower resolution, maybe 720p, and used it as a thumbnail, or just sent it in a chat, nobody would know. Nah, yeah, nobody would know. That's really good. It even improved my beard. Ever so slightly. It's sharper on the side there. I prefer it got rid of my bushy eyebrows. Why do I prefer how I look here? I prefer my eyebrows in this. So yeah, there you go. What was the other one? Even that one's believable. Oh wow! Oh, it tucked it underneath the beanie. I didn't even realize. On this one, it understands that, like, it understands to put it behind the headphones, but on top of my beanie. I do that. I do this. And then on this one, it understands to put it. It actually puts it behind the beanie. Like, it understands that it needs to tuck it behind the beanie. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. That's so believable as an image. That is really believable. Yeah. That is mental. I missed a couple messages here. How do I say your name? Tuko Sifo? Tuko Sifo? Not like expected more people. Yeah, my streams don't get many views, to be honest. The only stream that got tons of viewers was my birthday stream. I had like 25 people in here at once. Or sometimes if I play games, I might get like 10 to 15 people. When it's just a stream where I'm doing random stuff every 5 minutes and chilling and talking, it doesn't get many. People have said AI can't exist without use. Yeah, so that's what Adobe does. That's why I'm okay with Adobe's, because as far as I'm aware, Adobe's generative AI doesn't infringe any copyright. They own everything that it would use. Like, I believe that if I generate something, it's just grabbing it from Adobe stock. So that's why I'm okay using this one. But I would never like go to Midjourney and generate an entire image and use that as a thumbnail. I just wouldn't do that. Deleted Pinterest. I've never even used Pinterest before. Never created an account. Don't think it's ever got to 10. Yeah, a couple of my streams where I played indie games had like maybe 10 to 15. And then my birthday stream had an average of like 25 viewers. That's the strategy. I just need to title every stream birthday stream. It's my birthday every time I stream. I am curious what happens. This is fairly simple. But what if I want the beanie to be like a different color or something? This is such a bad trace of this object. But I can't be bothered to do it precisely. Oh no, well, it's going to be lower down on my face now. Okay. What if we put blue beanie? Thought on the AI question up a bit. How far up am I going? Is there actually a question mark on it so I can... Oh, that's not a blue beanie. What have you done? It's not terrible, to be honest. Hi, Angie. Give pink Hello Kitty ears? Oh, God. I could try it. Let's see what happens. The proportions are so bad here. I'm trying to find the question, Killeroy, that you asked. Oh wait, thoughts. You're an artist, love to design characters, been doing it for years. So I could definitely do it yourself. If you drew a rough sketch of a character and then got AI to turn it into a proper character, what are the thoughts? If you believe, like, if you honestly, it just hasn't done what I asked it to do. If you honestly believe that you could draw the character yourself, I believe it's fine. Perfect. Nailed it. That's exactly what... You know what? That's better. That is better than what I was expecting. That is a great... You know what? Someone needs to make this a product. This headset would bang. This would get so many sales. If you could buy a headset that had a little cat cuddling it, loads of people would buy that. I'm going to start doing stuff like this for my thumbnails. I'm going to start putting stupid stuff, like clips to my headphones, or, you know, like the background and stuff like that, and see if people pick up on it. I need to do a series where I hide things in all my thumbnails and see if anyone notices. What if we... Can I have, like... Sleeping cat. Generate. I drew the line at furry. Yeah, probably. It's because I put fluffy cat ears or something. You could have an accessory for headset. Yeah, there's a new business. Someone is to do that. Like accessories for headsets that you can clip on. Like, you know those, like the, what are they called? The things for Crocs, where you clip them on your Crocs, but for headsets, and you can just clip them on the side of your headset. That's a good business. Someone give me a ton of money to make that happen. These aren't terrible. That's not awful. What if I go really overboard and I'm like, damn, I look really scruffy in my dressing gown or robe, whatever you call it. What if I want a 3-piece suit? I wonder what it's going to do with the hood. This is really badly drawn. Have I spelt peace correctly? Yes, I have. Get the AI to turn your beanie into hair. Maybe, yeah. Might be a good idea. I have tested it with hair before, and it's like it was pretty bad. It was like a month ago when I tried, but I have tested it before. But it wasn't the best. I asked it for spiky hair one time when my hair was flat in the picture I took, and it was like, what's going on here? Oh, it's a chair. That one's a chair. And it's confused by the headphone wire. Oh, has it changed it into headphone wires? It thinks it's a headphone wire. My necklace. Thing is that it's not even that bad. This is weird. But yeah, 3 is the best. That's not even that bad. But yeah, I do actually have a suit, so I would probably just take the picture with me actually wearing a suit. How much we can change the original thumbnail. I wonder if I circle this whole thing. Afro. We should just change this up entirely and then change the thumbnail for the stream to the new image. I feel like my proportions for an afro might be slightly off. Oh dear. That's the best one. We're going with this. What is happening here? What on earth is happening here? Oh dear. No, it needs to be bigger. That's what she said. Nose ring. Got a bandage on my head. Yeah. The AI's butchered me. That is not what I wanted you to do. That'll do. Whatever. I want the glasses back. I should just use this as a future thumbnail. You know what, though? The actual hair isn't that bad. And it's probably because it just took it from an Adobe stock image of somebody else's hair. The previous glasses were much better. I wonder why these aren't as good. Why were the last ones 10 times better than this? That's weird. There we go. Slight improvement. Next, what are we doing? Make it the Naruto headband. I doubt it will actually let me do that. So I'll have to like do it myself. I'm committing a sin right now. Never use this tool to cut out anything. Use the pen tool. If you're learning graphic design, do not do what I'm doing right now. Always use the pen tool. But I'm lazy. I'm taking a very big risk by using this. Because at any moment it could decide, oh yeah, the cutout is complete. Let me just completely butcher what you're doing. There we go. Let me just line up some things here. Right. This is going to be really bad. Stop making that noise. Nope. Nope. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. There you go. Oh wait, actually, I need some of the hair back. There you go. It's the Naruto headband. Do you have a beard? No. Ginger. Why have I put ginger beer? Ginger beard. I like how at the beginning of this stream, I thought I was going to end up playing games. What's weird is that I maybe it's just because I know it's me, but like weirdly it still looks like me. This looks like me if I do lose this is me in 12 months. If I do lose my house because I can't get a job. This is me going for interviews with my suit on. Can I make the outside the surface of the sun? Well, that background was made by me. That's not AI. That background is just this. See, the original background was actually like some like American city. But I edited it to to just be this. It's just Halo Reach Forge World. That's what it actually is. It's just the Halo Reach map. That's not AI. That's an actual image from Halo Reach that I just put in the background and then just edited like the sun and things to make it a bit brighter. My mic is very wobbly. Also, I don't know if you'll be able to like see this, but I painted my mic a bit more. I added some paint splatters to it. Stay. There we go. Why was the sneeze so loud? Did you hear the sneeze? I thought I muted the mic for that. Oops. It's because it was probably right next to the mic. This is not Nadestraight, it's Nade Wobbly. What games are on my list to play? Honestly, I don't know. I've got a couple on the list that people suggested. Hollow Knight is one of them. Hollow Knight's on the list that I will play. Hollow Knight, Deep Rock Galactic. I'm not playing Geometry Dash. God, what else is on the list? I still need to... God, it's been so long. I still need to play the other Doom games. I played Doom 1 and 2 and then like just abandoned them. I still need to play Doom 64 and Doom Eternal and all that stuff. What else did I download? Here we go. Games. Slay the Spire was another game. Neon Abyss. There's a game that I want to play called Exophobia. Yeah, there's a few. Warhammer. I've never played a Warhammer game, but I do like the look of them. The new one looks really good, and a lot of people have been comparing it to like old Xbox 360 games. Space Marine 2. Yeah. Like a lot of people compared it to like how good campaigns used to be on the Xbox 360. So is there anything else we can do with this image, or is it done? I think we've created a masterpiece here. You know what, actually, final thing that I think we can do. Can I just give myself a necklace? I've already got one on, but I want it to... That's terrible. It's always good to give it more area than it needs, so we're going to do this. There we go. We're going to ask it to generate a diamond necklace. There we go. Generate an Adobe tattoo. Aww. Why is it too, like, scared to give me a... Oh, I know why. Nope, no, I don't know why. It doesn't like it. We've overloaded it. I'm gonna have to make this one image. Boom. And now we'll have to ask it to do it again, I think. Oops. Diamond necklace. Do I watch anime? No, it's one of the things that I've watched a few, but it's one of the things that like I want to do, but I can never bring myself to sit down and watch. Maybe one day I will. Give me some suggestions. There we go. That's more like it. Yes. And then why am I putting so much effort into the curvature of the derby tattoo? I have no idea. Oh god, you've joined at a weird time. Hi, EA. Oh no, people are joining at a very weird time. Oh, I need it to look like skin. Maybe pixelating it could do it. Well, hello? Oh, wait, noise. Yes. There we go, perfect. And then maybe like it's an old tattoo, so some areas are less obvious than others. We just get that, and there we go. Boom. Done. Boom. Don't know why I spent 5 minutes making a dopey cheek tattoo, but there we go. That's it. That's the creation. This is brilliant. I'm saving it. I'm gonna call it Me with the Help of AI. Let's compare. Here's what we started with. And here's what we ended up with. The only two things that survived, well, three, were my nose, eyes, and mouth. Everything else has been replaced. I'm so used to this one now that it's weird going back. Post it to Discord. There you go, it's in the server. Oh dear. Shall I replace the this stream thumbnail with this? Scare people away. Maybe it will make people click. Who knows? I've lost 2 subs while this stream's been going on. I'm not surprised. Here we go. Change thumbnail. There you go. From this to this. No change of the title. Just no context. Done. Oh God, I took everything away. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot I was looking at the Adobe price billing. That was a while ago, wasn't it? Adobe plan. Did I ever figure out how to cancel my plan? No, they make it really hard to cancel your Adobe plan. I don't know. Where did? Oh no, I'm sorry. I've lost you guys for a sec. Hold on. I accidentally clicked off the stream chat. No. YouTube Studio, live stream, live, chat and play games, view. There you go. I'm back. Right. Well, there we go. Yep. That's that. Oh, is this? Ah, wait. Yes. Oh, did I delete it? I was going to show you something that I made, but I think I deleted the source file. Yeah, I did. Oh, well, I made this the other day. This design, it was traced over another design. Oh well, it's gone. Oh well, never mind. Anything else here? No. Oh, there's the original. Never mind, it is there. Gone now though. Yeah, right. Let's close Photoshop. That was cool. How long did I just spend doing that? Like an hour and 10 minutes. Maybe. Rip. It will. That image will live on in Discord forever. I have a great idea. Hold on. No. Hi guys. Whenever I go to the toilet or something, this should be the image I use. What shenanigans? Oh, what is new in the world while I've been doing that? Oh, drama alert. I might make a video on this, possibly, because it's actually like relevant. Because oh my god, someone bought a kitty. Hello, why have I got a? That's the vibe I got. Okay, respond to Arash. Drama alert. Here we go. Wait, did they delete it? What? Oh wait. Here we go. This stuff. I was going to do a video on this maybe. I am a huge fan of KSI, and I've watched KSI since like he made his channel. I've watched KSI since he posted videos to the Machinima YouTube channel. But I have to say it as it is. This is a complete, like, I don't know. It's just a shill. Yeah, I do not think that this man here has the best people around him, and I don't think that he consulted any of his friends regarding this. I think a lot of his friends would have told him this is a bad idea. And the main reason I say this was a bad idea is because of this man in the middle. This man here is currently under a lot of fire, which he has yet to respond to. Why would you get into business with him? I just don't understand. I can understand why this man would get into business with him, but not this man. KSI has quite a clean image so far, and it's just, yeah, I don't get it. I just don't. Let's see what I want to read this. Lunchable sells hundreds of millions of units and countless people eat it. Yeah. Goal is to give people a better for you alternative. Right. 80 less calories, 60% less sugar, more electrolyte. This is bullshit. Calling it as it is, this is bullshit because Prime contains the wrong kind of electrolytes. It actually, all Prime does is make you more thirsty. It does not rehydrate your body. We use real cheese. That's actually good. I just don't like. Yeah, and again, address the allegations. Like, yep, more electrolytes. If you're talking about Prime, then you need to reevaluate the recipe because it contains the wrong kind of electrolytes. Yeah, it literally just, this whole product and this whole collaboration just screams, we want to take as much money as we can from our fans. In particular, fans under the age of 12 years old. I just can't agree with this kind of stuff, man. It's sad to see that I watched this guy grow up and this is what he's become. And he's always said that he has like good friends around him and that like the rest of the sidemen and stuff usually consult him, or he consults them on what he should do regarding business and if things are a good move and if he thinks that he's going to get slandered for it and the backlash, etc. But I think that he's been less involved with his friends lately and more involved with his manager, and all his manager will care about is making the most money possible. And that's why stupid decisions like this have been made. I just don't get it. Yeah. Prime is bad for you. I've tried it before. Some of it tastes okay, but it's a fact that it is not healthy. It is not good for you. It contains all the wrong kinds of electrolytes. Is it that it contains like an absolute metric fuck ton of potassium or something? Or maybe it's either that it contains way too much potassium or not enough. One of the two. But like, yeah, the nutritional values are all over the place for Prime anyway. Prime Electrolyte. Oh, that's it. Yes. So yeah, Prime has an absolute metric fuck ton of potassium, but basically no sodium, which you need a balance of the two. Therefore, Prime doesn't actually help you hydrate. It just makes you more thirsty, which I guarantee was done on purpose so that people would buy more of the drink. So yeah, there's been a lot of selling out at the moment, and Dan TDM said it perfectly, which is he's also trending. This is dangerous. All right, we're all good. But yeah, look how many people agree with him. Dan said it perfectly. Like, it is literally just selling stuff for the sake of making money from young fans. It is selling crap to kids that don't know better. They buy because their favorite YouTuber launched the product. There will be a huge amount of sugar in this, but kids will buy it. And I think kids won't buy it. Parents will buy it. Kids will want it. Parents will buy it. So yeah, like, this isn't healthy. Pizza? This is being pitched as something to have for your lunch. Pizza, chocolate, and a hydration drink which doesn't actually hydrate you. What? Nachos? What? And that's not healthy either. Yeah. Yeah. Terrible. Boom. Uncooked bread, sauce and cheese, and a bit of turkey or ham or whatever in there. Yeah. Your mum recently got, or mom recently got your little sister Prime. I had to let her know as an 11-year-old shouldn't. Yes, absolutely not. Matt Pack did a brilliant video on Prime. I think it was on the Food Theory channel, and also another a fitness YouTuber called James something, forget his name. He did a great video on the actual nutritional contents of Prime as well. So there's been a lot of, like, recently it screams like, and I guarantee this is what's happening, they are getting to the end of their careers. They are quite old now. Well, not like old, but you know, those guys are, I think, aren't all of them in their 30s? Or no, Jimmy's quite young actually, isn't it? Jimmy is 26. Logan Paul is about to be 30, and KSI is 31. Like, it screams that we are tapering to the end of our life as creators, and we just want to make as much money as possible before we quit this. So let's just launch a new product every year that can make millions of dollars, and then sell it to a rival company like PepsiCo or something, and then we're gone. That's what it screams. But they don't need more money. Like, I just don't get it. It's just wild. I'm sure that, like, the shares that KSI and Logan Paul have in Prime are worth like 300 mil. They don't need more money. So I can't get on board with that product, and I think a lot of fans and other YouTubers are calling them out for it. And getting into bed with Mr. Beast right now is a terrible idea for PR. I don't understand how that was approved. Unless they had it planned ages ago. Maybe they did. Maybe they've had it in the works for so long. But, like, doing any business with Mr. Beast right now is just a terrible idea. Need to blow my nose again. Boom. There we go. Ever since the Logan Paul and Dylan Dennis fight, I haven't trusted any hope out high-profile YouTubers. You should still trust some high-profile YouTubers. That whole thing... Dylan Dennis is known to be a massive troll. So, like, it was kind of expected. If you didn't know, like, the lore of Dylan Dennis, then I can understand. But yeah, Dylan is known to be the biggest scammer and, like, troll on the internet. Dylan Dennis used to tweet like every week, you know, like and retweet this and follow me and I will give someone $10,000, and he like never did it. He did it for so many weeks and never actually gave out the money. So yeah, he's just a massive scammer. Yeah. Speaking of Logan Paul and Dylan Dennis, YouTube boxing is something I'd really want to do. I love boxing. I need to start beef with someone on YouTube and have a boxing match against them for money. That's what I need. Need Misfits Boxing to give me like 20 grand to fight, and then that'll be my income for the year. But I've never had like a beef with Asmongold. I'd win. Here's something to clip. I genuinely think that I could beat half of the fighters on the undercards for the Misfits fights, and I've never had an official boxing fight in my life. But I hit pads and punch bag and whatever at home. I have them for like 2 to 3 years. I watch a lot of fights. Genuinely believe that half the people in there don't take it seriously, because they're like already somewhat big creators, and they just like, you know, they walk in on 4 weeks notice or something and they look terrible. But I think if you give someone like me who has nothing to lose, or well, never mind, no, everything to lose, opposite way around, those guys have nothing to lose. Someone like me has everything to lose, like my house right now and everything, you know, don't have a job. Give me 5 figures to get into a boxing ring, I think I win. Because I'd spend my life training for it. Mizkif? No. It's too big. I need a small creator. But sometimes they do that. They have like fairly small creators on the undercard that have like around my subscriber count. What weight class would I even be? What am I? I'm roughly 180. In boxing weight class. So would I be I guess I'd be like cruiser or heavyweight. Yeah, wait, not kg. No, I'm 180 pounds, not kg. Jesus Christ. In kg, I'm 81. I'm 81 kg. Here we go. That's at the end of a day. At the beginning of a day, I'm more like, let's say 70, 78. So if I was to have a boxing fight, I'd lose weight. So if I was to fight, I'd probably fight at like between 10 and 5 kg less than I am now. So I'd maybe be like light heavyweight or super middleweight. What do we have here? Who do Misfits have in there? Let's check this. Here's what I'd be, because this is heavier than I am now, and I would never get up to this. This is basically what I am now. Like, this is what I am when I wake up in the morning. So I'd probably fight at this. Do I think I could beat anyone here? Probably not. But these are the top 10, so... Oh, also, by the way, my name isn't Nate. I think a couple of people think I'm actually called Nate. I'm not. That's not my name. Or maybe you're going to put Nade, but it keeps on auto-correcting you to Nate. I'm not sure. But I've seen a couple people call me Nate. I'm going to assume it's auto-correct. But, yeah. I should watch the boxing anime. Oh. Maybe. Can I see, like, all the other... I like how Dean is the only one who has a picture next to his name. I bet he asked for that. Can we, like, not... I feel like I could beat, like, a couple of these people. That's wild that how, like... It's wild how slim these guys are, but they don't look it. I wish that I could see, like, all of them, but they don't. Aww. That's stupid. Oh well. Your straw weight. I used to be me. I used to be so light. In fact, what would I have been? So 4 years ago, I was... So what's that? Boxing, weight classes. Wow. So 4 years ago, I would have been featherweight. Maybe 4.5 years ago, I would have been featherweight, 126 pounds. Whereas now, I would be light heavyweight. So I have gone from that to that in 4 years. That's how much weight I've gained in 4 years. I've gone up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've gone up 7 weight classes or maybe 8 weight classes in 4 years. I gained so much weight. But I think before I was considered underweight. I think now I'm like a couple kg over the weight that I should be for like my height and, you know, the right BMI. I think if I lose like 2 kg, then I am a healthy weight. So I'm almost there. Yeah. You're 162. Yeah, that's not that far off. You'd be here, right? I wish that I could. There's got to be a way. Surely, are they on Box Rec? Oh, they have their own, right? Should if we got like a YouTuber Box Rec? They do. This is an absolute shit show. I can't believe this is happening. This is stupid. Oh god. Right, well, every single one of these I'll absolutely whoop their ass. In fact, I would pay money to whoop this guy's ass. I would give them money to put me in a ring with him. I think anyone would. Light heavy. Right. Why am I so forgetful? I'd pay money to see Neon get pretzel. What? Pretzeled? That's not something I've heard before. Okay, so I'm looking at... oh, wow. They don't... Because they don't have enough fighters, they don't have a super middle. So what is... So you can fight at middleweight at 107... No wonder the fights are so mismatched. You can fight middleweight at 174. Surely not. Between 160 and 174, that's a huge gap. So I could fight either one of these. I could do light heavyweight or middleweight. Who do we have in here? Oh, I wish it was ordered by win rate, but it's probably not, is it? I don't even remember half of it. Why is he on there? He's never... Why is he on here? Like, what? What? Why? Why? This is stupid. Wait, did I see Unbear in there? I swear, why? That doesn't make any sense. Unless that's just because Unbear is tiny. I could beat Danny Aaron's comfortably. I would bet $5,000 on myself if I was fighting Danny Aaron's. That is wild. That there's no way that... That's insane that Danny Aaron's and Tristan Ham are the same weight class. Hold on one sec. Is it one? It's 2 M's. Right. This is insane that this man and this man are the same weight class. What? What? No. Just no. But yeah, I would comfortably, let's just start drama. Hopefully some big YouTubers see this. I would comfortably beat Danny Arons any day of the week. I'd beat Bevo. I'd beat Stokey or Bowden. I'd beat Danny Simpson. I don't know who like half of the people down here are. I just don't know who they are. That's like the fake Logan guy, whatever. I beat him. And then we're getting up higher, so I wouldn't beat any of these guys. But yeah, I think I could comfortably beat half the people at the bottom end of here. There you go, clip it, get me a boxing fight. What else is there? If I went down a weight class, what are we looking at? I just don't know any of these guys. Why is Leonhardt in here? Leonhardt had a boxing match? Oh, it was on the charity stream with iDubbbz. Wow, I've never seen that. There's so many just unknown people here. Of course, B-Dave's in both weight classes. Yeah. Okay, this weight class is just like dead. There's nobody in here. What if you go all the way down here? This is also wild. How is Ben Williams a welterweight? Mental. What's welterweight? Welterweight is 67 kg. Clip it. Yeah. 67 kg. There's no way this man is 67 kg. Actually, yeah, probably. His upper body is like huge, but his lower body is like a twig, which you do get with a lot of boxers. Their legs just look like you could snap them in half, but their upper body is massive, and that's where all the weight is. So yeah, maybe he is, but yeah. Wait, why is Floyd Mayweather? Is it because he fought Deji? Yes, Logan Paul. Yep. Hold on a minute. Oh, of course. There's supposed to be no results in an exhibition, but yeah. But because Deji quit, that's stupid. And he didn't quit. I think the ref called it off, didn't he? Why is Speed on here? There's just so many unknown people in these. Why is Jack why is he in here, look? And why is I'm guessing these guys are in here just because they do those unlicensed boxing streams. I feel like I butchered that sentence, but yeah. Who is it here? Waleed and Dean were featherweight? Damn, what the hell? John Jones has skinny lower body with massive upper body, but still arguably the best. Yeah, that's a lot of boxers have that. That is I think it's like a typical boxer's body. Oh my god, Abraham Mateo. I watched this. This was a terrible display of boxing, but he has good music. I used to listen to this guy all the time. Damn. That's crazy. I think this was the most watched YouTube boxing fight. It's like such a like unknown boxing event in the US and the UK, but these guys sold out an arena. Oh god, it's all in Spanish. The quality's so doo-doo. Why? Here we go. No. Look, these guys sold out an absolutely massive arena. This guy's a singer, this guy's a YouTuber, and these guys sold out the whole thing. This was the in terms of crowd attendance, there's a couple seats missing, but in terms of crowd attendance, this has to be like the most attended YouTuber boxing fight. But it just went unreported because they are Spanish. But I watched that. Can I find out the tickets sold for the event? Yeah. 70,000 tickets. 70,000 tickets. That's mental. And then how many people watched online? 3.4 million people watched online. That is bigger than any other YouTuber boxing event. Crazy. Spanish audience just goes like huge though for stuff like that. It's huge, especially on Twitch. Spanish audience very big. This is a bad look. This is a bad look. Oh no. Oh no. KSI responded to the Dan TDM thing where Dan criticized KSI for launching that new product and said, "This looks like crap to me." The irony here is that I think he forgot that he actually worked with the same brand many years ago. He worked with the same brand, U2's. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh no. That's an L. Oh dear. Oh, not just one, but he collaborated with them twice. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Not a good look. What did Logan say regarding the whole thing? I'll tell you what happened to YouTubers. We spent our lives creating content and building our brands. Now we want to build businesses. You don't say anything when Lunchables faces bans for allegedly containing lead, but when we create a better version, you're upset. The last half is stupid. Again, it's just like, these guys did something bad, therefore it doesn't matter. Shut up. Yeah. Building businesses is fine. Just make a good business. Yeah. This is an L from all of them, besides Dan. Oh, wow. Oh, the nutritional value is actually public. Let's see what's in this. In Prime Cherry Freeze, right? Water, great start. Citric acid, it's kind of expected. Dipotassium, whatever. Natural flavors, cool. I'm pretty sure this is just sweetener, so that's kind of fine. Gum arabics and everything as well. They don't really go into the details of it, but tons of vitamin B in here. And there will be, as I said before, an absolute metric fuck ton of potassium in here. Bleached wheat flour. Vegetable shortening. Pizza sauce contains modified cornstarch, sugar, more citric acid, garlic powder, spices, preservatives. The pizza alone contains so much stuff. There's a lot of sugar and salt in here. There is also a lot of starch in here. Or cornstarch. Corn and potato starch. Yeah. What do the people say in the comments? Yeah, the chocolate is fine, contains everything that chocolate should contain. I mean, it's chocolate, what more can you expect? The cheese is good because it's actual cheese. Like, 1 point for the cheese, because it's not American cheese. It's actually British cheese, which is real cheese. So, like, plus point for that. But the rest is absolute dog shit. Right. The rest is just ultra processed crap. Yeah. 1 point for the cheese and 1 point for the chocolate, but everything else is like, nope. There'd genuinely be more nutrients in the gummy versions of these things that you can buy from, like, Japan. Also, on the bottom of the Prime bottle, it literally says not intended for children, but the target audience for this product is definitely people who are 12 years old. It's a good job I'm not scrolling Twitter on the other monitor, because the third post on Twitter every time you scroll is just somebody's boobs. It's so bad these days. what do we have here? Interesting post here about Halo. Then we have what's that game called? Echo Point. That's it. Is it Echo Point Nova? Yes, good game. I like that. Next post is it's some girl pretending that she wants mutual followers, but really she's just trying to get followers and not following anyone back, as expected. And then we've got Sydney Sweeney. Then we've got Halo. Then we've got KSI again. Then we've got Rainbow Six. And then we've got boobs again. Twitter is an absolute shit show. Then we've got a piece of cake that feels very personal. I need someone to make me this cake. Congrats on your new job. Hopefully I get a cake like this. What the hell? Diddy's house had over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. What? Why? What? 1,000 bottles of baby oil. What? You should have a look at a game called Remember Me. I'll have a look. Remember Me game. Why must I enter my age to play this game? Does this game have nudity? Female protagonist. Okay. Sci-fi female protagonist. Estimated revenue $6.65 million US. That's big. It's got good reviews. Oh wow, it's only £4. It's on sale right now. £4.59. It is 10 years old. There's no nudity. All right, we're safe. What? Where's the video?
Every day, everything that we see, hear, down by the sense,
Okay.
but at the same time is willing.
Are we gonna like? Is this just a? Okay, no. Give me the trailer.
Can you hear me? Yes. What is your name?
Nadestraight.
And this is Neo Paris. The enemy is memorized.
Aelin, seems like a lifetime.
I'm sorry. I have no memory of you.
You were a memory hunter, Nilin. The best. Other hunters merely pillage memories, but you can remix them.
Remember us.
Edge was right to bet it all on you. Everybody!
I don't know how to describe it, but like every game that was made in like 2011 to 2014 all looked the same. Like exactly what you just has a 360 vibe. Like every game that was made for the Xbox 360 during those like 3 or 4 years just looks the same. It has like this just this gritty, messy, mucky, like rusted feel to it. Like every environment just looked the same. It's weird that you can just like tell when a game was made.
Millie, you want to little games don't scare me, madame. I'm here to get my memory back. Why did our enemies erase my memory? Am I really that dangerous? I can feel the power that scares them so. The power to take what someone is.
If I had to compare, I never played it, but like if I had to compare what I'm seeing here in this 1 minute trailer to other games, it reminds me of Cyberpunk, Control, and Mirror's Edge. Those are the 3 games that I would compare it to. I don't know if that's like a terrible comparison. Oh, it literally came out for the Xbox 360. Yep. Yes. So yeah, that's what it reminds me of. The gritty grey filter they put onto all the games. It's closest to Mirror's Edge? Okay. At least my guess wasn't terrible. That was warm. Ugh. I mean, it probably has been sat here for the past like 4 hours. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. If they do another sale for it in the future, I might get it. I just right now I can't spend any money. I'm trying to make money as much as I can. I had to list a few Pokemon cards on eBay the other day that I really don't want to sell, but in preparation for not having enough money to even pay my mortgage in 2 months. AI sucks. Sometimes it does. Yep. But yeah, I had to list a what did I list? I listed two Charizards, I think, on eBay. Yeah, which I really didn't want to do, but like I needed to. What did I list? I listed this. Oh, we're on the big camera. Good. I listed this Charizard on eBay. It's not gonna focus probably, but I listed this on eBay for 50 GBP. It's got 1 watcher, so hopefully they buy. And then I listed this, which is, it's not the original one, it's base set 2, which is from 2000. It's a PSA 7. I listed that at 245. Which is sad because, like, in 10 years' time, that'll probably be worth like 700. But it's getting to the point where I'm having to start selling things to make extra money. So, yep. But my contingency plan is sadly selling some of the Pokemon cards I have, as well as selling this, because this is worth a lot and will get me 3 months of mortgage. I don't want to do those things, but if I have to, then I have to. It sucks. I don't want to ramble about it, because that was the whole point of the video I made, which the one that I mentioned earlier, that I might never publish, but maybe one day I will. But in that, I basically just went into a big rant about how, like, the one decision that was made to replace me with automated processes / AI, that like one decision could potentially like ruin my life. Basically, everything that I've worked for the past 6 years, I might have to sell, and that absolutely sucks. Like, we're getting there. We're getting scarily close to that, which sucks. So yeah, what do I have now? 1, 3, yeah. I have right now. I have 3,000 in my bank. That is how much I have. 3,000 to last me until I find a job. Now, some people might be like, 3,000? That's a lot of money. It's a decent amount of money when you have income, but when you have nothing coming in, basically, and you've got to survive on 3,000 until you find a job, it's not a lot. Especially considering your mortgage is now 600 a month. My food is about 200. My bills, if I include like my utility bills, my internet, my phone, etc., they all come to 150. So before you know it, I'm spending 1,000 a month. So there we go. In 3 months, my bank account is empty. So we're getting scarily close to needing to sell my possessions, which sucks. So, yep. And then I went on a big ramble about other stuff. But that a lot of the video that I recorded yesterday was talking about that kind of stuff. And it all stems from stupid decisions that were made by the company I worked for. Because at the end of the day, they wouldn't have made me redundant if they didn't need the money. I think they would have kept me if they were making a profit. But obviously the business had a bad financial quarter, and therefore they laid people off, not just me. They laid, I want to say they laid off like between 5 and 10 people. But, you know, because of dumb decisions. Dumb decisions. Like some of the stuff that part of me is like, don't talk about it because you don't want to end up like not with like beef between you and the people that used to hire you, but like I parted on a good note with the people that hired me before the company that I left. Like, you know, I actually spoke to the owners of that company about the whole situation and feel like we parted on good terms. But there is a few things that I like always wanted to say but never did, because out of like a lot of people have this, you know, out of fear of speaking out to your boss because you feel like you could, you know, potentially ruin a relationship with your employer, etc. A lot of people are scared to talk about stuff, but there were many stupid decisions that were made by upper management at that company. Just to name like one or two. The company received investment either during or right before the pandemic. And the things that they chose to do with that investment were just so stupid. So yeah, like the company would have been better off not taking investment, because they were turning a profit. Like, this is how bad it was. The company that I worked for was turning a profit every year when they didn't have investment, and when they got investment, the company was no longer profitable. Like, oh, so we got all this money to grow the business, and we're now losing money. How? What? What did you do? Oh, well, we hired a bunch of sales staff, right? Yeah, we just hired like 15 new sales team members that are all coincidentally between the age of 18 and 21 because they're incredibly cheap to hire. Right. But what comes with that? People who are inexperienced, people who don't know the product they're trying to sell, and all the new sales team members that you hired never, ever, ever spoke to me or any other creative team members to try and learn about the product that they were pitching to potential clients. Therefore, what do you get? Less people buying, company makes less money, redundancies happen. Want to guess what department saw 0 redundancies, as far as I'm aware? The sales department. Want to know what departments did see redundancies? The creative department. The customer service department. Stupid. Stupid decisions. Dummies, 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 dummies. So, yeah. We used to talk, me and other employees used to talk about this kind of stuff amongst ourselves, but we never said it to the employers, obviously. But just so many stupid choices, man. Let's hire 15 new people in one department, but not balance it out at all, and hire nobody for other departments. The amount of freebies that were given out as well. For some reason, the CEO of that company loved giving out freebies. It was like, oh, if we do the first job for free, then like maybe they'll continue doing business with us. No. Other stupid decisions that for so long they for our stock imagery and things like that for the creative team, we had like 4 Adobe licenses and we only had 2 creative team members, which made no sense. And they had like an image allowance of I want to say like either 300 or 500 images a month, and we would use like maybe 30. They could have saved, like, it wouldn't have saved my job, but it might have been able to save it for a month or 2, so they could have pre-warned me. But stupid decisions like overpaying for Adobe. Like, why did we have the full Creative Cloud package when we only used 2 Adobe programs, which were Adobe XD and Photoshop? We could have cancelled our Adobe plan, had 1 license that we shared between everyone, and we could have cancelled our Shutterstock license and gone with Envato Elements from the beginning, which they chose to do eventually, but they chose to do that like 3 months before they did redundancies. It was also me that suggested they use it. But Envato Elements is so much cheaper than Adobe Shutterstock and stuff like that. I want to say, like, rough ballpark number, they probably could have saved like maybe £2,000 a year by changing the licenses they had for Adobe software, which could have paid an extra month's wage for me, and they could have said like, hey, just to give you a heads up, the business is not making money, you've got 1 month until we're going to have to make you redundant, blah blah, and that would have helped. But no, one day I turned on my PC and they were just like, you're redundant. No warning. So, although I did part on somewhat good terms, I do think they could have handled the whole situation a lot better. And I've never spoken ill of them, really. I've always said we parted on good terms. I have spoke to them since leaving, but if I'm being brutally honest, they could have handled the whole situation a lot better. So yeah. Remember people saying I is only here to replace repetitive jobs? Well, the thing is, in this situation, it did replace a repetitive job. My job was very repetitive. But the reason it was repetitive is because the sales team were idiots. I think I only have like 1 or 2 friends on that sales team. So the majority of the sales team were idiots. But to like no fault of their own, they were just young. They weren't taught the product. And therefore, you know, they were idiots, they were uneducated, but it wasn't their own fault. They were dealt a bad hand, and that's that they were hired because they were cheap, young, which from a business mind is you hire someone who is young because they have a lower minimum wage than somebody who is 21 plus, which is why like 90% of the sales team were under 21 or like around that age. So you hire them because they're cheap, and you hire them young as well because statistically, younger people are more likely to stick around longer than 2 years at a company. Whereas people who are a bit older are more likely to bunny hop between companies every 2 to 3 years. So that is why those decisions were made. But they are stupid decisions. So, because those new sales team people never spoke to me or the other designer at the time when we had more than just me about what they were pitching to potential customers. So they didn't have a clue what they were selling. So what do you think is going to happen when you have a sales team who don't know what they're selling? And the only thing they learned how to sell was templated designs, because they were just selling the same thing over and over again. And that is a huge reason as to why my job did become the same thing every single day, is because they were just selling templated designs. If I wanted them to try and sell bespoke creative, they didn't have a clue. Half of them probably didn't even know what the word bespoke means. So they couldn't sell big custom creative jobs to big companies. But we had big clients for them to pitch that stuff to. Michelin Tire Company, one of the biggest tire manufacturers on the planet. WorldPay, a company that makes probably half of the contactless card machines you've used in your life. Big companies. But they didn't have a clue how to sell the product to them. So, yeah. It all starts at sales. Sales is one of the most important factors of a business, and if you get sales wrong, then it all crumbles down. And I truly believe that's exactly what happened to that company. But the people who are punished are the people further down. The customer service, HR was abandoned. Used to have a receptionist, first person to go. Salespeople, nobody made redundant. Salespeople, everyone stays. Favoritism, bad decisions. You stole the Walmart phone when they fired you, so you'd have a reason to never get a job there again? What? If I could take away one deadly sin, what would it be? I don't know what you mean. What are some examples of deadly sins? Why is pride considered as a... one of the 7 deadly sins? Why is pride considered as a sin? Like, why is it a sin to have pride in something? That's weird. Lust, envy, wrath, sloth, pride, greed, gluttony. If I could take away one, I don't understand the pride one at all. Like, why? I just don't understand it. Is it not like having pride in, like, you know, having pride in work that you do, having pride in something you've created? I don't understand that one. Pride associates more with bad ego. That just seems like a completely different word. Yeah, okay, so the corresponding virtues with pride would be humility. Greed would be charity. Okay. Wait. If I could take away... What do you mean by take away? You mean like it's no longer a sin to do those things? Like you can do one of them and there's no judgment. I'm assuming that's what you mean. They'd be like no longer a sin. Because if so, like I feel like pride is the easiest one. Because it, you know, being proud of something you've created. Although yes, it might be a bit of ego, but like sometimes the ego is deservedly had. If you've created something that's like really good, then like yeah, you can have a bit of an ego that you've done that. Because a lot of people that live through life can't be asked to get off their arse and do things. So if you actually did more than the 90% of people that sit there and be lazy all day, and you created something and you're proud of it and you have a bit of pride in your work, then so what? I think pride is the easiest answer out of all of these. Next would be lust because boobies. There we go. There's your clip farm. Need to keep remembering. Gotta do clip farm in case I ever become famous on Twitter because somebody's clipped me. Clip it. Type. Can't think. I guess it means that sin is impossible to... Then yeah, pride, as I said. You're onto it too much, getting brainwashed by Twitter bobs. Every 3 posts. Yep. Brainwashed by the OnlyFans posts under every single Twitter post. Weston from Florida Rehab. Hi. What a username. Wait. Sin is impossible to... Like, no one can be greedy? I don't understand how that even works, though. Someone animated this again. Someone did another one. Time to watch this. There's another one of these. I've already watched one of them, but somebody else did one.
hell?
This might be better than the other animation. I liked the glowing creeper in the other animation. This one doesn't glow.
Who are you?
I'm Steve.
This weirdly looks more like Jack Black than the other one too.
Okay.
This guy is such a tool bag.
I think I prefer this one. And by prefer this one, I don't mean prefer this to like the actual trailer. I mean prefer it to the other animated version that someone did. Someone did one after like 3 days, whereas this guy took a bit more time with his. Oh wait. Oh my god, it's Syndicate. Sadly, I can't scroll comments on Twitter because we never know what's going to come up. Just gotta be sure. Gotta do a check before. It's basically everyone agreeing that this is better. Anyway, yep. Cool. Right. Huh? Hmm. Well, what's McDonald's like in the UK? Oh, this is not a video. This is a live stream. What is McDonald's like in the UK? It's a good question. Less processed than America. The cheese is real cheese. Less calories but smaller portion sizes. Less variety. I think there's less menu options. Not very fast at all. It's not fast food. I think that during peak hours, like after work is finished, I think you could get served a meal faster in a restaurant than you could McDonald's. It gets very busy. I think the longest wait time I've ever had in a McDonald's in the UK is about 20 to 25 minutes, which is slow food. That's not fast food. I genuinely think that you could, like, more often than not, it wouldn't happen, but there is the possibility that you could get faster food in a restaurant. Because the average time I wait for food in a restaurant is about 25 to 30 minutes. So there's the possibility that you could get served faster in a restaurant. Just. So yeah, it's not very fast. But much like I'm guessing in the US, the McFlurry machine and the whatever the other machine for the frappes is always broken. So yeah. The goal was 2 minutes. Yeah, that's another thing. Drive-through is always faster. I wonder if it's just because when you go drive-through, it's like maybe they never give you like fresh food, but if you order it like stood inside, sometimes they give you it fresh. But yeah, like, drive-through is always faster for some reason. I feel like if you go drive-through, then you do just get stuff in like 2 to 5 minutes. Like sometimes you'll pay, drive round, and then 20 seconds later, you get your food. But if you were to actually walk in and order that and, you know, I feel like you're waiting like 10 minutes. Weird. I'm gonna Google search this. Reddit. Reddit's always right. It seems everywhere, especially McDonald's, drive-through always has priority. They understand that people in a rush in their car and going somewhere don't like waiting, and a lot of business is people in a rush, such as coming from work. I was in McDonald's the other day, and one employee manning the register for the inside. Wait, what? Oh my god, this person can't type. The other day, there was one employee manning. Okay, hold on. Right, commas and things, accentuating words helps people. Right, the other day there was one employee manning the register. One person manning the register is a key thing here. And once that employee took someone's order, she turned around and made the food immediately. I waited 10 minutes to get my order taken when you were stood inside the restaurant, I'm assuming. So yeah. Going inside is faster in your experience? That's weird. Maybe it's different, like, for different locations. But I think drive-through has always been faster in my experience. Yeah. This person said, I waited 10 minutes to get my food, but meanwhile through the window, I could see drive-through cars flying through quickly and efficiently. But then 3 comments later, there's someone saying, 95% of the time, I feel it's quicker to go inside. So maybe it just depends on, like, country. The drive-through is always like 1 to 2 minutes. Yeah, that's how I feel. Maybe the UK is just really good for drive-through, and like the US is really good for going in. I don't know. You live in the... Oh, that's weird. I don't know then. It could be many factors. Like, it could literally depend on, like, city. Like, you know, that, like, very specific location. Also, some don't even have a drive-through, so people's opinions could be a bit skewed if, like, 90% of the time they are actually going into the restaurant because they have to and there's no alternative. Like the McDonald's that I usually go to, there isn't actually a drive-through. So yeah. There are probably multiple factors. Interesting thing about McDonald's, did you guys know that the vast majority of profit actually comes from the drinks and not from the food? So, yeah. I think the most profitable item on the McDonald's menu is Coke. Every McDonald's in the US has 2 drive-through. Jesus. No wonder it's so efficient. Yeah. But you guys do drive more. Like over here, public transport is much bigger, so it makes sense. You guys just would have more cars on the road. So, like, I don't know if like you guys get. Hold on, let me bring up Google Maps or Street View, whatever. Can I do this? Is it gonna let me? Oh my god, it's not gonna let me, is it? Just let me. No. Let me use. Right, grab the little man and place him here. Okay. So like the closest McDonald's to me, actually probably not the closest, but one of the McDonald's that's pretty close to me is this. Go away. No, god damn it. We don't want to show my location. I just want to put the little man at McDonald's, god damn it. Boom. Okay. Like we have a there's no drive-through here for this McDonald's because it's in the middle of like a city center. I didn't show my location anyway. I didn't enter a starting position, so it's fine. What happened with the Google camera here? Jesus. Did the back half of the camera just go to sleep? But like, does the US have McDonald's like this that are just in the middle of like a city center or something? Or are all of yours just like in a position where you can drive through, like on their own? Because this is just on the corner of literally a city center. So yeah. Where did this come from? You don't have many like that? Yeah, makes sense. And look, then we have KFC, which has got a lot less people in it. There's literally nobody sat down. Do you want to see where I used to work when I was 18 years old? Never seen fast food like this? Okay, that makes sense then. And the thing is, it's like the only one within like a few miles, so everybody's in there, and that's probably contributing to how long it takes to to get your order. My second job ever was, oh wow, when was this? That's not far from when I used to work here either. I used to work at Sainsbury's. I used to work here. When was this? Is there a? Can I like see more dates? When did I work here? I got my so I worked at in 2018, which means that Design Mechanics was 2017, 2016. So there isn't a picture of how it used to look when I worked there. There's a big gap here. It would have been 2014 to 2015. It doesn't exist. But I assume it didn't change much. Oh, what? Wait. Okay. That's weird. Wait, what happened here? What? What happened here? Okay. This is probably the closest I can get. I used to work here. Ironically, the position that I used to have here became available about, I want to say maybe like 20 days ago, and I was gonna apply for it just to see if I get it and could go back to my old job. But when I went to apply for it, the position had been taken. That sucks. It would have been kind of funny just to go back 10 years later. So yeah. I like how stitched together Street View is. Like, you got images from 2017, and then I can move over here, and now I'm at 2012. Like, why did it choose 2012 over that? It's just weird. The weather improved. Oh wow, this is really recent. They went through recently. Would I have been here July 20? No. No, I don't think I would have been. Oh. No. I think July, August. I came, yeah, I'm like a month off. I came around, like I was around this area in August. Potential that I could have been on. I wonder if anywhere like I am just on Street View. My next door neighbors are on Street View. Kind of funny. You can see them in their window, just like smiling at the at the car. Oh wait, it was a good example to show you another. I think there's another KFC, unless it moved. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there's just another like a tiny KFC here. It's so small. Literally, you could fit like maybe 8 people here. 10 if you cramp together. Yeah. Alright, I don't know where I'm going or why I'm like just traversing Huddersfield at the moment, but yeah, is that Mad Nevs? It is Mad Nevs. Right, well, there we go. What else is going on? Jesus. I'm actually curious how many tweets I scroll past are going to be things I can't show on stream. Right, we're starting Twitter. 1. And then I can... There's another one. There's another one. That's an ironic post. God. Oh, cool. Right, it took me all of, what, maybe 30 seconds scrolling on Twitter to scroll past boobs. Like, literal boobs out. Twitter is doomed. Went from Nadestraight to boxing to maps, wild stream. Yeah. Oh look, they just released a well, it's like 2 hours ago, but they released a video Let's see what they have done for this.
With Lunchly, you get double the amount of liquid.
Right. Hold on.
Lunchly versus Lunchables.
With Lunchly, you get double the amount of liquid.
Double the amount of liquid. That's what we're stretching to. Double the amount of liquid. But if that liquid is bad for you, it's not a good thing.
Prime has no sugar added, more electrolytes, and more B vitamins.
Not a good thing.
Crunch bar. Feastables crunch bar.
Oh wow, it's tiny. Oh wow. Wait, that's what you get? I thought you got like a full bar. Holy false advertisement. What? Hold on. Hold on 1 minute. Look at the size of the Prime bottle, and look at the size of the Feastables bar. Proportionally, those are correct. Like, if you put an actual Feastables bar and a Prime bottle next to each other, that is how big... They were probably taken in the same picture, photography-wise. But then look at the size of the... What? That is a mouthful. That is... What?
Yeah! Our pizza uses real cheese. Theirs, as it says on their box, is mozzarella pasteurized prepared cheese product. They can't even call it real cheese. Ooh. We're also 30 less calories, 3 less grams of fat, and 8 less grams of sugar. Turkey stack 'em, 310 calories.
230 calories.
21 grams of sugar.
Only 7 grams of sugar.
If you look at this close up, you can already tell which one has better ingredients.
Can you? If you were to show me this picture and said which one is Lunchables and which one is Lunchly, I genuinely don't know. I have no idea. I want to assume that this is Lunchly. Purely because everything they've done so far has been like thingy on the right side, that on the left side. But like, I wouldn't know.
Alright, we'll start off with the Lunchables.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm sorry.
Oh, right, there's no way. He definitely ate those as a kid, and he's just pretending.
Come on, we're not biased at all, but ours is way better.
Well, yeah, I don't think we have Lunchables. We have an alternative called... Is Snack Attack our alternative? Is that all we have? No. What is the UK version of Lunchables? Oh, we actually do already have this product. It's called Lunches, and it's by Dairy Lee. We already have this. They have not invented something new. Somebody needs... Hey, I used to work here. Somebody needs to do a nutritional value comparison of this and the Logan Paul, KSI, and Mr. Beast thing. Wait, we can do it. We can already do it. They said their nutritional values. Can I Where did you... Right. Calories. Right. Lunchly. Calories. 360. Dairyly lunches. Calories. 214. Fat. 15 grams. Dairyly lunches. 9 grams. Sugar. 12 grams. Dairyly lunches. Less than 2 grams. Like, the alternative that already exists in the UK has better nutritional values. And it also has 16 grams of protein, which is really good. Yeah. Only 2% of your daily sugar intake. And 11% of what is suggested for your daily calories. Like, that's not bad at all. You've made a better, according to nutritional values, you've made a better product than Lunchables, but you've made a vastly worse product than what already exists in the UK market. So I'm guessing this is going to be for the US, because if you release this in the UK, then it doesn't compare to what exists.
Come on. We're not biased at all, but ours is way better.
Fiesta Nachos. 22 grams of sugar.
10 grams of sugar.
7 grams.
At all, but ours is way better.
Fiesta Nachos. 22 grams of sugar.
10 grams of sugar.
7 grams of protein.
9 grams of protein.
Come in close and look at the queso cheese and Lunchly versus
It's like it's marginal differences.
that is. Drip versus stick. I like my cheese.
Again, it literally looks like the same product. The only reason I can tell the difference is because this one has a Feastables bar in it.
So cheese and Lunchly versus whatever that is. Drip versus stick. I like my cheese drippy, bruh. This is a Lunchly salsa right here. Look at the consistency, the texture. And this is Lunchables. This look, it's watery. I can't even look at that. With 400 milligrams of electrolytes, my God!
And it's available for around $4. Super affordable. Go give it a try.
$4? Hold on a minute. $4? Do you know how much the alternatives that already exist on the market is? $1.60. Or, if you have a Nectar card, £1. £1. Lunchables are $1. Wow. Yeah. So, coincidentally, they didn't mention the price of Lunchables. I wonder why. I wonder why they didn't mention the price of Lunchables, but they mentioned everything else. That's coincidentally, they didn't mention that, did they? Oh. And then, yeah, the alternative that already exists on the UK market is like 3 times less the price. Yeah. And you could argue this one doesn't come with a drink, but you can literally go and buy a drink for like 90p from the lunch section, and it's still cheaper. So, yeah. These are just, every single value in here is just better. So, and it's a good source of calcium. Yep. Yep. Do you prefer flashy editing with big colourful subtitles and smooth cuts? Yeah. I don't know. No, actually, the majority of the content I watch is like older style content that you would find on YouTube, like, you know, 5 to 10 years ago. Like, I watch a lot of like 1 hour long videos on YouTube. In fact, I think the majority of content I watch is like really long form now. Let's have a look at my YouTube history. Let's not include music because that skews the results. There's a lot of music in here. Alright, here we go. What have I watched on YouTube that isn't music? I watched a podcast which was 1 hour and 37 minutes long. Then I watched a thingy, what is it called? Mudaha, another Ordinary Gamers Guy video, which was 23 minutes long. Then I watched a vlog by Syndicate, which was 1 hour and 30 minutes long, which has basically zero editing. Then I watched the latest Sidemen Sunday, which is an hour long. Here's the short video that I watched was 8 minutes, which was Moist Critical. Then I watched a boxing video, which is 21 minutes long. Then I watched a breakdown on live service video games, which was 1 hour long. A couple of music videos. Music. Then I watched a Sambucha video, which was 24 minutes long. So yeah. Then a VFX Artist Reacts by Corridor, which is again 24 minutes long. The average duration of YouTube video that I watch is probably like 35 to 40 minutes long. Murder is great. Yeah. I only started watching like in the past couple of months. Why is my elbow so red? Damn, I must have had it on the corner of the desk a lot. So yeah, I usually watch 20 to 40 minute videos. Yeah. I'd say that mine's the same. Average watch time probably is like 30 to 40 minutes. But I think that's becoming more popular again. I think there was that's where YouTube began. No, that's a lie. YouTube began with really short videos. Like, we're talking really short videos, stuff that was like 2 or 3 minutes. Because it was just clips of like, you know, people would put clips of like their cat or like them skateboarding, or it would be music, or like people going to the zoo, you know, stuff like that were like 3 minutes long. Then we started getting long form content. People started posting vlogs. So you'd get like 30 minute to 1 hour videos. Then we entered the Mr. Beast era where people have attention spans that are lower than a goldfish. And you'd get videos that are like super fast, choppy, that were 8 minutes or less. And now I think we're starting to get longer form videos again, which is nice to see. And I have seen the AI video by him, yes. Hiv, the one where he replaces his face with Elon Musk's face. Yeah. I've seen it. Where's this? I've got some emails. Where's this? A job position that you might like. Posted 5 hours ago. Graphic designer and content creator. Yeah, that seems ideal. Let's see what it entails. I bet this is going to be so stupid. Create appealing graphics for digital and print. I can do that. Including social media posts, websites, emails, brochures, flyers. Done all this before. Content creation. What is this? Right. All right. Yeah. Fuck's sake. Stupid. Content creation. Create engaging content, including blog posts. Right. Who reads blogs these days? That's not content creation. Infographics. That's not content creation. No mention of video. Just no mention of video. You're really pulling at straws for what is content creation here with blogs and infographics. Yeah. I mean, I could do it. What do you want, qualification-wise? Education required, bachelor's degree in graphic design. I do not have this. I always find this stupid as well. Education required, bachelor's degree in graphic design, experience 2 years in a similar position. I have 8 years of experience in a similar position, but I don't have the degree. You don't need a degree to get into graphic design. You just don't. In fact, I'd argue that you're worse off if you've got one. Strong portfolio showcasing a range of design work, including digital and print. Yeah. I need to put more print stuff on my portfolio, but yes. And it's a remote job. It's work from home. It all seems pretty good. But I bet I won't get it. Department you'd be part of, marketing team, you'd be reporting to the marketing manager. Yeah. I'll save it, but I doubt I'll get it. And I have no idea why. Probably, if I had to guess why, if I'm going to apply for it and I bet I don't get it, and I bet the reason is that I've got too much experience, because it says we want somebody with 2 years of experience. And they'll be like, no, you're overqualified, you've got 8 years of experience. I was going to do something here. Oh yeah, that was it. I need to send myself one of the print things I did. There we go. I'm going to end the stream soon because it's 4 a.m. But just to show you, this was one of the first ever things that I designed. There you go. This was one of the first ever things that I designed. I just found it in my emails. I sent it to myself. And to this day, this company still uses this this like vehicle decal thing. So yeah. What's cool about this is when someone sits in that seat, it looks like, you know, that their head is like here. So you see the little sticker for the body and then their head just at the top. It's really funny. Yeah. I need to include stuff like this in my portfolio because I just don't have any of it in there. But yeah, they still operate today, and they still, here we go, you can see. There it is. There it is. I made that. That's so cool. They still use it 8 years later. Oh, not 8 years. 7 years later, they still use it. Very cool. I wish they had more pictures, but yeah. Maybe they do. I don't know. Oh, their website doesn't work. This doesn't do anything. That needs fixing. Yeah. Right. I need a toilet, and I may as well go into bed. I'm just not tired though, but I may as well go to bed because it is 4 a.m. But yeah, I think I'll probably sit in bed for another like 2 or 3 hours before I actually go to sleep. Oh, I need to force myself to stay awake, because if I go to sleep in 2 hours, I'll be going to sleep at 6 a.m, which is really bad, because I just will wake up at like 3 p.m, which is terrible. I need to force myself to stay awake. Ugh. Yeah, it's 4 a.m. Look, I'm not lying. Here it is. It is currently 3:51 in the morning. Gonna stay scrolling the Twitter bobs. Yeah. I'll find a movie to watch something. Well, I'm going to apply for that job that I just saw, because that seems really ideal. Like, graphic designer and content creator working from home. That seems really ideal, but I bet I won't get it. So, but we'll apply anyway. Right. Yep. Glad to stuck around to the end of the stream. Definitely pop back in next time you're live. I feel like I don't have enough viewers to do it, but something I want to do in the future is do like game shows. Why is the camera so like high up again? I feel like I fixed that. There we go. I want to do game show stuff. Where like I had an idea to create like a AI versus not AI, and like the viewers have to guess which one is AI generated and which one isn't, as a true test to see like, can people really tell, and do it with artwork, do it with music, do it with, you know, whatever else. Like, cool little game show idea. And then also I want to do a stream where we all play like free games together, like online games, you know, not stuff that people have to download, just like web player games. In fact, before I go, let's do the Wordle together before I go. We'll end the day with the Wordle. There we go. Alright, let's go. Let's end the stream with this. Someone give me a 5-letter word. First one that I see. Definitely participate, only watch streamers to interact. That's what I want to do more of. I'd want to play like free online games with people, play marbles on stream and stuff like that. Moves. Brilliant. Well done. 0. Right, new word. Whale. Well, there's no E, so it's a bit of a waste, right? There's no E. Bob's, but there's no O or S. Lunch. Okay. I wish something, how they can improve this. I wish I could insert a U here. I just wish I could do it. Do I have something? Do I have like a thing I can draw? I need a drawing extension. Mugs. There's no M. And there's no C or S. There's an L. Pubic. There's an L. Bad at Wendell. Rue. Ah, no. There's an L. Ah, I was hopeful for Tulip, but no. Wait. Is the only vowel a U? Oh no, there has to be an A. There has to be an A somewhere. It's got to be Ula. Ula. Surely, right? Ah, there's no A. So the only vowel is a U? What? You might be right. Nope. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, no. Surely it's fully. There's nothing else it could be. No, there's nothing else it could be, right? It's fully. Yeah, we got it. There we go. Congratulations. Hey, congratulations. It's a celebration party all day. Know that you've been waiting. Right, there we go. It's a what's going on here? Hello. There we go. It's a celebration party all day. Somebody commented on one of my videos, but it's in French. I have no idea what they said. Right. Alright, that's going to be it. I've been live for 3 hours and 59 minutes. So by the time I've said goodbye and everything, it will be 4 hours. Yeah, I literally feel like the urine is about to shoot out of my body, so I desperately need to go to the toilet. So that's going to be the end of the stream. I'll do another one at some point. What day are we on? It is Tuesday for some people, Wednesday for me, 4 a.m. Wednesday. I'll probably stream again later in this week. And yeah, probably I think I'll try and aim to do a video tomorrow. So yeah, all right. Goodbye. Oops. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. I've just hit my other camera above my head. Let's position that back where it's supposed to go. Let me just check this before we're all good. Boom. Right. Okay. Goodbye. See you next time.